In the world of literature, the greatest stories are supposed to come from truth, but what happens when the story itself is the fraud? In the 1970s, the publishing world was shaken to its core by one man, Clifford Irving, a novelist who pulled off one of the boldest literary scams in history. His claim? That he had secured the cooperation of Howard Hughes, the world's richest and most reclusive man, for an explosive autobiography. The truth? Hughes hadn't written a single word. Clifford Irving wasn't always a fraudster. Born in 1930 in New York, he grew up fascinated by storytelling. He studied English at Cornell University and dreamed of being a celebrated novelist. But like many writers, Irving found the path to fame frustrating. He had some moderate success. He published novels and even worked briefly as an art forger's biographer. But he wanted more. He wanted not just recognition, but immortality in the literary world. That hunger met opportunity when he stumbled on the perfect subject, Howard Hughes. Hughes wasn't just wealthy, he was a legend. A brilliant aviator, Hollywood producer, and business tycoon, Hughes had built a fortune in aviation and entertainment. But by the 1960s, he had become a ghost. Living in extreme isolation, plagued by mental health struggles, Hughes hadn't been seen in public for years. No one knew his whereabouts, and very few people had direct access to him. Irving realized something extraordinary. Hughes's silence made him the perfect character for a scam. After all, how could Hughes deny something if he never appeared in public? And so, in 1971, Irving and his accomplice, researcher Richard Susskind, hatched a plan to write the autobiography of Howard Hughes, without Hughes. The con was brilliantly executed. Irving forged letters mimicking Hughes's distinctive handwriting. He created elaborate backstories about secret meetings with Hughes in exotic locations. He claimed Hughes, tired of being misunderstood, had chosen him, Clifford Irving, to tell his life story at last. The forgeries were so convincing that Irving secured a contract with McGraw-Hill, one of the largest publishers in the world, for an advance of nearly $1 million, an astronomical sum at the time. Even Life magazine jumped on board, securing rights to serialize the bombshell book. The literary world exploded with excitement. Reporters speculated endlessly about Hughes's involvement. A man who hadn't spoken to the public in over a decade was about to tell all, and Clifford Irving was the chosen vessel. Overnight, Irving became a celebrity, basking in the attention he had always craved. But while Irving enjoyed the spotlight, Hughes, reclusive but not deaf, was watching. Furious at the audacity, Hughes prepared a response, and in a twist worthy of fiction, the billionaire broke his silence. On January 7, 1972, Hughes held a rare teleconference with a group of journalists. Speaking over the phone from an undisclosed location, he calmly but firmly denied ever meeting Clifford Irving. "I don't know this man," Hughes said. "He's a fraud." The fallout was instant. Publishers scrambled, lawsuits flew, and the press swarmed Irving. The once celebrated writer was now exposed as a liar. When investigators dug deeper, the evidence of forgery was overwhelming. Bank records showed that much of the advance money had been deposited into a Swiss bank account under the name of Irving's wife, Edith. The forged letters were analyzed by handwriting experts and confirmed as fakes. The entire autobiography was nothing but an elaborate con. In 1972, Clifford Irving was convicted of conspiracy and fraud. He served 17 months in federal prison. The scandal destroyed his reputation in the literary world, but oddly enough, it also cemented his fame. Decades later, Irving even wrote another book, this time a true memoir about the scam, titled The Hoax. Hollywood turned it into a film starring Richard Gere, ensuring the bizarre saga lived on.